ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Riley, Joe Ziegler, and Jason Crutchley, the ultimate Abbott and Costello tribute show.
Good morning, good morning. How about one more great round of applause for the Manhattan Dolls, ladies and gentlemen. Are they terrific, huh? So much talent in such a neat little package. And I think we should have a nice round of applause for our co-star, the helicopter. Wow, fella, ain't he? Well, I'm just a little bit concerned because I don't know where my partner's gone. I know you heard the announcement, the ultimate Abbott and Costello. I'm not sure where he is. He promised me he was going to be out here in time for the show, but I don't know where he's gone, so I have to apologize right away. Excuse me, one second. Sir, you back there? Could you come up here, please?
Hello, Senor Abbott. How can I help you?
Are you the stage manager here?
Si.
What's your name?
Sai.
Sai?
Si.
All right. Have you seen my partner, Lou Costello?
Si.
Where?
On stage with you many times before.
No, I mean, have you seen him today?
Si.
Really?
No, not really.
All right, fine. You're not going to be any help to me, are you?
Si.
That's what I thought. Okay. Is there anybody backstage maybe that could help me?
Si.
Who would that be?
Sue.
Sue?
Si.
Who's Sue?
My sister.
Your sister?
Si.
Okay. What does Sue do?
So.
Sue sews?
Si.
Okay. She's a seamstress.
Si.
She makes costumes for the shows.
Si.
All right, fine. I don't think she's going to help me either, if you want to know the truth.
Si.
Okay. Is there anybody backstage not related to you that might help me?
Si.
Who would that be?
Sal.
Sal?
Si.
What's Sal in charge of?
Scenery.
Scenery?
Si.
Okay. I don't think he's going to help me either, if you want to know the
Si.
truth. Okay. So, you can't help me. Sue's not going to help. Sal can't help me. I'm supposed to do the show all by myself.
So.
Stop it!
Si.
Get away from me.
Si.
Go on. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much. You're very kind. I don't know what to do with that little fella right there. And again, I apologize for my partner. I don't know where he's gone. He promised me... Is that an air raid siren?
Hello, everybody!
Oh, there he is.
How's everybody?
Costello, where you been?
I was back there talking to some
What do
friends.
you mean talking to some people? I'm dealing with that crazy stage manager out here.
You mean Cy?
Sai.
See?
Stop it. You know
He
it.
used to work on the Jack Benny program.
All right, never mind that. Never mind that. Come out here acting all silly.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you the way you're always acting silly. I don't think that you're really here, if you want to know the truth.
What are you talking about?
Do you think you're really here?
Of course I'm here.
Did somebody...
You're here, I'm here. We're all
Wait a
here at
minute.
New Garden
Wait a
Flying
minute.
Field.
Wait a
We're
second.
having a good time.
Did somebody tell you you're here?
Nobody has to tell me I'm here.
Wait a
I'm
second.
right here.
Wait a second. I don't think you're here. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet you money that you're not really here.
You want to bet me money that I ain't here?
That's right.
Woo!
Tell you what.
That's silly.
I will bet you $10 you're not really here.
You want to bet me $10 that I ain't here?
Have you got $10 to bet?
For an easy bet like that, you bet I got $10.
All right,
Sure, I got $10.
I want you to pay attention now.
All right.
Now, you're not in Chicago, are you?
I got an aunt lives there.
Never mind your aunt. You're not in Chicago, are you?
No.
All right. You're not in St. Louis, are you?
No.
And you're not in Philadelphia, are you?
Of course not.
Well, if you're not in Chicago, you're not in St. Louis, you're not in Philadelphia, you must be someplace else, right?
That's right.
If you're someplace else, you can't be here.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Well, that's fair, right? Hey, give me my money back. I won that money. Give that back to me.
What money?
You took my money out of my hand.
Who took your money?
You took my money out
Now,
of
just
my
a minute,
hand.
Abbott. How can I take your money?
You reach over and you
Didn't
grab
you say
it.
I wasn't in Chicago?
That's what we said.
And it wasn't in St. Louis?
That's right.
And it wasn't in Philadelphia?
That's correct.
Well, if I'm not in Chicago, St. Louis, and Philadelphia, I must be someplace else.
That's right.
And if I'm someplace else, I can't be here.
That's right.
And if I'm not here, how can I take your money? I got him right off the bat. First thing in the morning.
All right,
I got him.
All right,
I
stop.
got him.
Never mind all of that. Bring you out here to this nice airport where there's a cool breeze.
Little breezy in it.
Oh, I don't know what just got in my eye, but
Me too.
I hope it doesn't cost me anything. Holy cow. It is nice here, though. Don't you think it's a nice place?
I like being
I
here.
think it's a beautiful place. Nice airport, nice planes, beautiful people. Very nice here. And you should not be acting up in that
It is a
facility.
nice place.
Of course.
Beautiful airport.
Yeah.
For instance, Abbott, did you see that wall over there?
Of course I see that wall
You know
over
what
there.
that wall reminds me of?
No, what?
This one over here.
Oh, stop it. I mean, after all, a wall is a wall, right?
Sure.
Suppose you were to go over there and bore a hole in that wall.
Okay, I'll go bore a hole in that wall.
Why'd you bore a hole in the wall?
You told me to go bore a hole in that wall.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you don't
You
just go
told
and
me to
bore a
go bore a hole in that wall. Being a dope that I am, I said I'd go bore a hole in the wall.
No, you see what I mean? That's
If I
nonsense.
want to get out of here, I don't have to go through a hole in a wall.
Of course not.
They got exites in here.
They have what?
Exites.
Exites?
E-X-I-T, out.
What makes you so stupid?
It just comes to me natural.
Oh, stop it. You see what I mean? You're always talking nonsense.
That's right.
I ask you something simple. You give me nonsense for an answer. You do it all the time.
I don't mind answering a question for you.
All right, if I ask you a simple question, you give me a good answer?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Make it something easy, though.
Nice and
Don't
easy.
embarrass me in front of the people.
No embarrassment.
All right.
Listen.
Okay.
Let's say you go to a ball game, okay?
Okay, sure.
You walk into that ballpark.
Uh-huh.
What teams are playing?
I don't know.
What are you doing in the ballpark?
You put me in the ballpark.
You're supposed to know what teams are playing.
How do I
You
know
go-
what teams are
You're
playing? Since
supposed
you're in
to
the ballpark,
know.
I don't know what teams are
Oh,
playing.
for goodness. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
When you go to a ball game, you walk into that ballpark, what's the first thing you buy when you get to the ballpark?
Oh, a hot dog.
Well, that makes sense. That's
Without
good.
mustard.
What do you mean without mustard?
I don't like mustard.
Gotta have mustard with your hot
Not
dog.
with mine, ain't it plain?
Everybody has mustard. with their
Mustard
hot-
makes me sick.
Costello. Mustard and hot dog go together.
Let them go together. I don't want to spoil any romance.
Oh, stop
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
No.
Do you know they have built thousands upon thousands of mustard factories all over this great country of ours just to manufacture mustard? Do you know that these factories employ thousands upon thousands of people just to manufacture mustard? And what do you want to do? You want to shut down all those factories, put all those people out of work just because you won't eat mustard?
Now, just a minute, Abbott. You're going to stand up here in front of me and all these nice people and these noisy airplanes and helicopters and tell me that they are building thousands of mustard factories all across this great country of
Well,
ours
there's so many of them.
just to make one little jar of mustard just for me. Because if they already get, I'm not going to make any more because I'm not going to eat it.
You're not going to eat it.
I don't like
You
it.
don't like it. You don't know why.
I know I'm
You're
not
just-
putting thousands of people out of work.
There are husbands out on the street can't support their families because you won't
I'm
eat
not putting any husbands out of
Oh,
work.
you don't think so?
No.
Wait a minute. You don't even know what a husband is.
A husband is what's left of a sweetheart after the nerve has been killed.
All right, stop that. What's the matter with you? You
See,
what
he
I-
knows,
Leave
see?
him alone. He's not bothering you. Let him be. They flew him in by helicopter with the mustard.
That's right.
So,
Just ask me something easy.
I'm
Wait
trying
a-
to make it easy.
All right.
All right, I'll tell you what. Here is a question that even a child can answer.
Run out and find me a child. Here's the help I
Never
can get.
mind that kind of
I'm
thing.
all alone up here.
Never mind. Just listen to me. Let's say you've got $5 in one pants pocket.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you've got $10 in the other pants pocket.
Uh-huh.
What have you got?
Somebody else's pants on.
That's not the
What do you
answer
ask
to
me?
that.
Question?
What's the matter
I ain't
with
got
you?
that kind of money.
That's ridiculous. You see what I
That's,
mean?
ask me something easy.
I'm
will
trying
ya?
to make them as easy as I can.
You got people coming in here thinking I'm a dope.
They might as well. They're going to think that by the time they leave. All right,
Ask me
listen.
something easy.
Listen. Let's say for this next one, let's pretend that you're 40 years old. Okay?
Who's 40 years
We're
old?
going to make believe you're
I'm
40.
a boy.
We're just going to pretend.
I'm a boy.
We're going to pretend.
Fine, we'll pretend I'm 40 years
All right.
old.
You're 40 years old, and you're in love with a girl who's 10 years old, okay? Now,
This one's
if you-
gonna be a pip.
Would you just listen for the question?
You got a pretty good idea when I run it when I'm around a 10-year-old girl.
Never mind that kind of talk. Now listen to me. You're 40 years old. You're in love with a girl who's 10 years old. You're 4 times as old as this little girl. You can't marry her, can you?
No, unless I come from Chad's Ford.
Hey, stop. Stop.
Oh, they got relatives.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Settle down.
I'm just kidding.
Settle down.
All right.
I'm saying you're 4 times as old as this little girl. You can't marry her.
No,
can you?
no,
All right.
no.
So you decide to wait a while. You wait 5 years. Now you're 45, she's 15. Now you're only 3 times as old as this little girl, but you still can't marry her. Of course not. So you wait a little bit longer. You wait another 15 years.
Right.
Now you're 60, she's 30. Now you're only twice as old as this little girl.
She's catching up.
That's right. Now, I want you to tell me and all these fine folks here how long you're going to have to wait before you and that little girl are the same age.
What kind of a question is that?
Just answer the question.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous
She'll
about it?
wind up older than I
What do you
am.
mean older than
She'll
you?
pass me up.
That's ridiculous.
She'll have to wait for me.
Why should she wait for you?
I was nice enough to wait for her.
Wait
If
a
the little girl wants to marry me, she'll wait for
Oh,
me.
you're going to marry this little girl?
Sure, when are you married?
Do you know this little girl?
No, I never met her before.
You're going to marry a girl you don't even know.
I'm a sucker for
See, I
arguing with
get
this
such
guy.
a headache when I have to deal with you.
What's the matter, bud?
I have a migraine because of you.
Excuse me?
I have a migraine.
Your grain?
No, migraine.
My grain.
Migraine. I have a migraine. You have nothing to do with this.
Why don't you try whole wheat or pumpernickel or
Never
something?
mind.
I know what
Tell
you're
you,
talking
I
about.
got a headache.
Oh, a headache!
Yes, a headache.
Well, why don't you take aspirin?
You're telling me to take an aspirin?
Sure, aspirin's a good thing to take when you got a headache.
You're telling me to take an aspirin?
Look, when one friend has a headache, the other friend tells him to take aspirin.
Have you got a license to practice medicine? Have you got a license to practice medicine?
No.
That's what I thought. Do you know that men and women study all around the globe? They get internships, residencies, learn how to make proper diagnoses. Why? So you can stand up here and tell me to take an aspirin.
Fine. Don't take the aspirin.
Oh, so I should have the headache then.
Why do you do this to me
I'm
in front
not
of
doing
people?
anything to you. I'm trying to get you to answer a simple question.
Then ask me something easy.
I'm going to give you one more chance.
All right.
All right, last chance. Let's say you're in New York City.
All right.
You're at Grand Central Station.
Okay.
You're in the train depot.
Uh-huh.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anyplace.
What are you doing in the train depot?
You put me in the
You
depot.
can't blame this on me
This is like the
now.
ballpark. You put me in
This is
before.
nothing like the ballpark.
I'm perfectly happy here at New Garden Flying Field. I don't want to go
wait a minute.
nowhere.
You're in a train depot. You must be going someplace.
I don't want to go nowhere.
Well, you must be going
I
some-
like it here in Toughkenamon, Pennsylvania.
I'm surprised you can say that.
Ain't that good?
And you didn't move your teeth at all.
No.
I'm
like
telling
it
you.
here.
I'm telling you, you're in a train depot.
I'm in the train depot.
You must be going
I
someplace.
got to go somewhere.
That's right.
All right. I'll go bye-bye.
Bye-bye?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go bye-bye. Where's bye-bye, Lou?
Where's bye-bye?
Where is bye-bye?
I don't know. It's over there someplace.
What's over there someplace?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He says, listen to me.
I'll go to Boston.
Boston.
I don't want to go, but I'll go to Boston.
Out of all the great cities in this grand land of ours, what makes you pick Boston?
I have friends in Boston.
Suppose you had friends in Philadelphia.
Then I go to Philadelphia.
What happens to your friends in Boston?
I'm not talking to them
See
anymore.
what I mean? So wait a minute. Suppose you're married and your wife is in Philadelphia.
Oh, then I go to Cleveland.
All right, stop. You see what I mean? Nonsense.
See,
all the
same
time.
guy.
Leave him alone. What's the matter with you?
Hey, boys.
Oh, hi,
Hi, Scoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our press agent, Scoop Fields.
Hello.
All right,
Don't
not-
applaud too much. His head will get too big. His hat won't fit.
Yeah, not too much, not too
He does all our pressing, ironing,
No,
laundry,
he-
stuff
No,
like that.
no, not that kind of stuff, Lou. The newspaper, the media.
Media?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a large myself.
No. Magazine articles, newspaper articles. He writes all that stuff.
press, Lou.
Oh,
Press.
that's... Oh, you was full-time now?
Well, yeah, of course.
He must be permanent press.
Stop it. What's the matter with you?
No, actually, guys, the reason why I came out here was I had something important I need to talk to you about, but I don't want you to get mad or upset about this.
Okay.
But, as your press agent, I feel you guys need to move into a nicer house in a better neighborhood.
Really?
What's wrong with our place?
Well, Lou, how can I put this nicely? It's not good for your career images to be seen living in that dirty, broken-down shack.
Broken down shack.
Yeah.
I have to be very proud of our place. It's the only place on the whole block with Venetian blinds over the mouse holes.
Wait a minute.
It's a classy joint.
Lou, listen. We got grass growing up through the middle of the floor.
What do you want for $15? Brussels sprouts?
Stop that. Think of it, Lou. Wouldn't it be nice to own a big, beautiful home out in the suburbs? You do know what the suburbs are, right?
Oh, sure. That's French for a long bus ride.
No, it's not. That's ridiculous.
Think of it, Lou. If you own a big, beautiful house in the suburbs, you have a front lawn and a garden. And Lou, the flowers in the garden can spell out your name.
The flowers can spell out my name?
Yep.
What do you know about that, Abbott? The flowers are smarter than I am.
All right. Listen, Scoop's trying to make a good point here. Maybe we should move into a nicer place that's got its own helipad.
Yeah. Well, I think
Can't
of
say
it,
that in
Lou.
print. There's people here.
Oh, it's a hecapad.
Heckapad, that's better. That's a helicopter. There's children out here.
All right. Listen,
All right.
listen
Go
to
ahead.
Scoop.
Think about it, Lou. Why, if you owned your own home, you wouldn't be embarrassed to have people over for dinner.
I'm not embarrassed to have people over now.
You're not?
I had a mob of people over just the other night.
You did?
Oh, sure, and I served them chicken, pheasant, turkey, and caramels.
Wait. Did I hear that correctly? You said you served them chicken, turkey, and pheasant with caramel?
Yeah, and before the guests can get their teeth unstuck, I eat all the white meat.
Oh.
I'm no dope.
You'll get even money on that. Now listen to me, Scoop. Here's the problem.
Yeah?
The problem is money.
Okay.
Money. We don't have much money.
No.
Matter of fact, Lou and I sat down about a year ago with a real estate agent. Went to a really nice restaurant up the road here, okay, out Route 1, and we sat there at the table and we scribbled on the tablecloth all night long trying to figure stuff out. By the end of the night, we realized we have just enough money to buy it.
The house?
No, that tablecloth.
Oh.
That's all we've got. There's just no
Hold
money.
on, guys. I'm trying to be serious here.
Yeah.
Look, if you need help with the money, I'll take you down with my sister and get you a loan.
Who wants to be alone with your sister?
No.
Lou.
You don't understand. You see, my sister should get you a loan at the bank.
Be alone in the bank?
Yeah.
What does she want to do? Waltz through the vaults?
No. Costello.
You don't understand. You see, my sister, she'll take you down to the bank, she'll fill out the paperwork, and then she'll take a lien against her new home.
Your sister's going to lean against my new home?
Uh-huh.
That ton of stuff is going to lean
Costello,
against my new
Costello.
house?
Stop it now.
Stop insulting my sister. I'm trying to help
She can't
you.
lean against my... She's tired. Tell her to go home and go to sleep. I don't know.
Costello, my sister's in the mortgage business. Now, mortgage is a lien or chattel. Why, down at the bank, my sister has a box full of chattel.
So in other words, Scoop, your sister's nothing but an old chattel box.
Quiet.
Costello, I'm talking about chattel.
Yeah.
You do know what a chattel is, don't
Sure, you know
you?
what chattel is. My uncle's got a whole herd full of chattel.
What?
He's got chows and chavs.
Oh.
He's also got chickens.
All right,
He
stop.
keeps his chows in the chow pasture and his chickens in the chicken coop.
Listen to me.
What?
Scoop is not talking about cattle. He's talking about chattel, you
Yeah.
idiot. You get a loan, you get a lien, and then you go through escrow.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I come right through Toughkenamon?
No. Toughkenamon has nothing to do with escrow.
Yeah.
Then escrow had nothing to do with Toughkenamon.
Oh, stop.
Look, you nitwit, you gotta go through escrow to get a guaranteed title deed.
See?
Wait, to get a what?
A guaranteed title deed. Guaranteed title deed?
Right.
Guaranteed title deed.
Guaranteed title deed.
Guaranteed title deed.
Guaranteed
No, it's no
title
good. You
What?
can't dance to it. I don't like. Even the Manhattan Dolls couldn't do nothing with that. That's terrible.
Never mind.
That's terrible.
Never mind. You're
Never mind
talking
that.
nonsense.
Look, after you get the okay for the loan, the next thing you want to do is buy a lot.
Buy a lot of what?
You buy a lot of nothing, you just buy a lot.
Look, Scoop, if I'm gonna spend money, it's gonna be for a lot of something. I ain't spending money for a lot of nothing.
You're not going to get nothing. You're going to get a lot. You take your money and you buy a lot.
A lot of what?
We're talking about the kind of lot you buy when you buy a lot.
Uh-huh.
Okay? You can get a lot for a little or a lot for a lot. Either way.
Well, do I get a lot or a little?
I don't think it makes much difference. I think you ought to start with a little lot. Then you get a much larger lot for quite a lot more, another little lot for quite a lot less.
Uh-huh.
And you start out with a little lot.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Then you get a larger lot for quite a lot more,
Yeah.
or a little lot for quite a lot less.
Now you got the picture.
Now I get the picture. Find me a dark room so I can have it developed. I don't know what you're talking about up
Wait a
here.
minute, wait a minute.
It don't make no sense.
All right, never mind all of it. Speaking of money and housing and all
Yeah.
that stuff, by the way,
Yeah.
before we came up here, did you go see Scoop's uncle, Mr. Fields, our landlord?
I wouldn't forget
You
Mr.
paid him-
Fields.
paid him all the money
Oh,
we owe
sure.
him?
I paid him the whole $28 we owed him. Sure, I wouldn't forget that.
$28?
That's
Yeah.
not right.
That's not right, Lou.
No,
That's what we owe Mr. Fields.
No, we
No.
don't.
Sure we do.
You guys there, what, 7 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay how much a week?
$13 a week.
You say 7 times 13
It's
is
28.
Wait a minute, Costello,
No.
that's ridiculous. You really think 7 times 13 is 28?
I know 713s
Oh,
are
no,
28.
hold it,
That's
wait a
what I
second.
paid them. If it ain't
Oh.
right, we're going to jail.
Then
That's
we're
what I gave
going
the
to
man.
jail. Scoop,
Yeah?
do me a favor. Go get that board back there, bring it up here. You're going to have to show me.
You don't believe me?
No, I want you to
Your
write it out
partner,
for
all
me.
these years you don't believe
Because this is the silliest thing you've ever said in all the years that I've known you. This is crazy. 7 times 13
Oh.
is 28.
What are you doing? What are you put in front of my face
All right,
for?
relax, relax,
The
will
people
you?
can't see me back
Will you
there.
settle down?
What are you put in front of my
Scoop,
face?
Scoop.
Yeah?
Move it around behind him so he'll stop making so much noise. Go on, go on. Get over
That
here where
ain't
you belong.
polite, but
All right,
you
just,
can't get good help these
just
days.
stand
can
where,
you?
stand where you
I'll take
belong.
care of it.
Just stand where. Hey, stop that. Stop it.
Take out, wait for a
Trick
while.
shot.
Put it down.
Put that down.
Put that down.
Put that down.
Stop it. What's the matter
Let's
with
go.
you? Leave him alone. What are you doing?
I'm shooting my mouth off.
Stop it. Now show me. Hey, you let them be.
I didn't do nothing.
No more now. I want you
I
to show.
promised her a shot in the picture.
I want you to show me up here where you get this silly notion that 7 times 13 is 28.
All right, I'll prove it to you. I just happen to have the Crayola in my
That's a
pocket.
good thing. Go
right
ahead,
in
show
here.
me.
And I'm going to prove it to you and all these nice people that 713s are 28, and I'm going to prove it by division.
I don't care how you do it.
By division.
This I gotta see. Go
Move it
ahead.
up here.
Go ahead. Move it up.
Gotta get to the videographer can get it.
Yeah,
Ain't
we-
that a good word?
It's a very good word.
That's a good word.
Just do the math.
We were there for 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
All right, put up a 7 right up there. I gave the guy $28
Are you gonna try to show me that 7 into 28 is 13?
by division.
This
All
is
right.
gonna be something.
7 into 2.
No, of course not.
7 will not go into 2.
We know that.
You can't push that big 7 to that little bit 2.
What are you gonna do, Lou?
That's a cute little 2, ain't it?
Costello.
I don't want to hurt that little 2.
Costello, what are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
take that 2 off the board,
Right.
open up your hand.
Open up my hand.
I'm gonna put it in there for safekeeping. Don't drop it, don't break it or nothing. I'm gonna use it later. Now, 7 into 8.
That's 1.
1.
Right.
Now that 7's getting lonesome up here by himself, Abbott. So I'm gonna move the 7 down there.
You're gonna carry the 7.
He's lonesome by himself. Now, 7 from 8.
That's 1.
1. Now, just a moment ago, I didn't use that 2. I'm gonna use it now.
What are you talking about?
Back to 2, you've had it long enough. Put it right up there. Now, 7 into 21.
That's 3.
7 into 28, 13. They know it, right? Will you be quiet? Just see the size of that mosquito going by?
All right, stop that, for goodness
That's a big one.
No, you're being silly now. Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're gonna do this the right way now. I want you to put a 13 up there,
Yeah.
put a 7 underneath it and draw a line. We're gonna use some multiplication. So
Oh,
you can
you
show
want
me
me to emulsify it.
Not multiply. Multiply. Now put the 13 up there.
Mulsify.
Not emulsify. Multiply.
All right, I'm getting a shower up here.
Stop.
It is cooling, though.
Just put the 13.
Put up 13?
Put it up there.
All right, put up a 13.
Put a 7 underneath. Sure. Draw a line.
All right.
Now show me 7 times 13 is 28. Go ahead.
But what you said.
Go on.
All right, 7 times 3.
That's 21. Now we're getting somewhere.
7 times 1.
That's 7.
7 and 1.
That's 8. But wait a
down
minute.
to 2,
That's not
28. There
What
it
are
is.
you
They
doing?
know it's
Oh,
right.
For goodness sake.
There it is right in front of you.
It's not. That's wrong.
Stubborn you are.
Wait a minute. Listen. Let's do some addition. And I'm going to show you where your mistake is.
My mistake was bringing you with me to Toughkenamon. I left you in Baltimore.
Never mind that. We're going to use some addition. You're going to put 13 on the board 7 times in a column. And use
Oh, you mean to addition it up?
That's what we're going to do. Put the 13
Put
up.
13.
7 times.
7 times.
In a column.
All right.
There we go.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw the line. Now we're going to... Wait a minute. Why are they so wide at the bottom and narrow at the top? How did that happen?
That's like a flock of seagulls heading for electric pole. You know why they call them seagulls? Because they fly over the sea.
All right.
They flew over the bay, you call them bay gulls.
Stop it.
With cream cheese.
Costello, no more now.
All right.
We're gonna
now I'm
show
going to
you-
add and I'm going to prove it to
Hold
you.
it. Hold
That's
it.
3, 6,
Hold
9.
it. I'm going to do the addition. I'll show you where you're wrong.
No, it might come out right.
No, of course it's going to come out right.
9.
Hold it. I'm going to do the addition. Now watch. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There it is right there. See? There it is.
Get rid of it. Put it away. No more from you. For goodness sakes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're very, very, very kind. All right, stop it. Settle down. Well, let me tell you. It is such a thrill to be back here again this year. We just love this little show here. We have a real good time. It's a pleasure, of course, to be working with the Dolls because they're so professional and so terrific. And since we've been up here for a while making fools of ourselves, I kind of think it's time maybe we take a minute or two and we talk about baseball. What do you say? Yeah, you want to hear a little bit about baseball? Who wants to hear about baseball? Watch how I milk the crowd now. Yeah, maybe not. Baseball is, in fact, our favorite sport. I think everybody knows that by now. We love all sports. Lou is quite an athlete. Not everybody knows that. We love the sport of baseball. Since his days back in Paterson, New Jersey, playing for the Paterson Pikers, his little league team, we've always loved the sport. We've always had such a good time with that sport. Just talking about it gives you that feeling of Americana, that red, white... There's that sound again.
That's that air raid again.
Yeah, it is. That's it.
I heard you talking about baseball.
I was just bringing it up
I
because...
love baseball.
Well, I know that.
That's my favorite sport in the whole wide world.
I told him that part. Yes,
Well,
I
I
did.
understand that you're going to be the new manager of the new Garden Flying Field baseball team.
We just organized a team,
Did
as
you?
a matter of fact. That's
Well, I'd
right.
like to play in a team myself. You know, I know something about
Well,
baseball.
I'm a manager. I can get you a tryout.
Really?
We'll see how you do. Sure. We'll
Well,
bring
if
you
you're
down
going to be down there and get me on the team, maybe you can introduce me to some of the guys on the team so if I see them on the street or in a ballpark, I can say hello to them.
I'll be glad to introduce you to all the fellows on the team.
Yeah.
You're going to have to understand, Louis, they give ball players nowadays kind of strange names.
What do you mean, funny names?
Well, nicknames and pet names. You know, like there was Dizzy Dean
Oh, and Daffy Dean,
with St. Louis. Very good.
Joltin' Joe,
Joe DiMaggio of the Yankee Club.
Iron Man,
Lou Gehrig, excellent baseball
the guy they named
player.
after the candy bar,
What guy they named after the candy bar?
Baby Ruth.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it can't be Butterfingers. That'd be a terrible name for a ball player.
Never mind all of that. Now listen to me. Let me start by naming for you the guys that are on the bag.
All
Okay?
right, all right.
We've got who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
That's
all
what I
right?
want to find out.
That's what I'm telling you. Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Do you know the fellows' names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean, the fellows' names.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
So tell me who's on first.
That's right.
Look, when you pay off the first baseman every month,
Right.
who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Well, why not? The man's earned it. He's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
That's right. Sometimes his wife comes down and picks it up for him.
Whose wife?
Yes.
Look, when you put this first baseman on the team and you add him to the roster,
Right.
Did you get the first baseman to sign a contract?
Of course he signed a
The
contract.
first baseman signed a contract.
He had to sign a contract.
How did he sign his name?
Who?
The guy that signed the contract.
Who?
The guy that signed the contract. The guy that signed the
It wouldn't
contract.
be any good unless he signed
Only
it.
good unless who signed it?
That's right.
So who signed the contract?
Absolutely.
Look, when this first baseman signed the contract,
Right.
how did it look to you?
Who?
To you.
Who?
To you.
Who?
To you. Look, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
No. What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third base. We're not even talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
Well, you mentioned the man's name.
If I mention a third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
Who's not playing third? Who's playing first?
I'm not asking you who's on first.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you what's the guy's name on third?
What's the guy's name on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third base.
There I go, back on third again. What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Woo! You got an outfield.
Oh, we have a great outfield.
All right, the left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
And I just thought I'd tell you.
Tell me who's playing left field.
Who's not playing left field? Who's on first base?
Stay out of the infield.
Then what are you trying to find
I want to know
out?
what's the left fielder's
What's
name.
on second base?
Who's on
Who's
second?
on
I don't know.
first?
Third base. Third base. Look, the left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, no. He's in center field.
Have you got a pitcher on this team?
Wouldn't this be some fine team without a pitcher,
It's a
huh?
fine team now. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow to tell me who's pitching?
For the last time. Who is not
I'll
pitching?
break your arm. You say who's
what
on
are you
first.
trying to find
I
out?
want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second base?
Who's on second?
Who's on
I don't know.
first?
Third base. You got a catcher?
Oh, we have an excellent catcher.
All right, the catcher's name.
Today.
Today.
Yes.
And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you got
Now
it.
I got it. All we got is a couple of days on the team.
Oh, what's so wrong?
Couple of days.
Don't get so excited.
Who's getting excited?
Settle down,
Now I'm
Lou.
putting a catcher myself.
Oh, I've heard that.
Now I'll catch them myself. I'm going to catch.
All right, we'll try you
and
out.
tomorrow is pitching of the team.
Yeah, see?
Now tomorrow throws the ball and the guy up bunts the ball. Now when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out at first base, so I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you said right all morning.
I don't even know what I'm talking
But
about.
that's all you have to do.
Is to throw the ball to first base?
Yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's going to get it.
Oh, yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Oh, so I throw the ball to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
See?
That's what I said.
That's not what you said, though.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
You know.
I throw it to who?
Naturally.
You ask me.
You pick up the ball. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
See?
Same as you.
Not the same.
I throw the ball to who? Naturally. Now, whoever this drops the ball, so the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know those right to tomorrow. A triple play.
Possible.
Another guy gets up, and it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
Wait a minute. What'd you say right there?
I said I don't give a darn.
Well, that's our shortstop. You know these players as well as I do.
I'm a bad boy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
They're a nice bunch of people. They're always nice here at Toughkenamon, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Why don't you give these wonderful people that beautiful toast you always
All
make?
right, on behalf of my partner Lou Costello, our associate Scoop Field, and the Manhattan Dolls, may you all live as long as you want, and may you never want as long as you live.
Beautifully said, Bud.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
The Dolls will be right
Manhattan
back
Dolls are
up.
coming up.
We're going now.
coming back.